Women, is it cute when a man puts on a baby voice? A few weeks ago, I matched with this guy on Hinge. He was 6'3", with tats covering his body but in a hot way. And most importantly, he was really, really nice. So when he suggested a date at this cozy coffee shop downtown, I said hell yeah. Fast forward to the date, I was actually enjoying myself until, mid-sentence, he started speaking in this high-pitched baby voice, like a toddler trying to get attention. Wow, that's really cool, he exclaimed. I stopped talking and just stared at him. I waited for him to laugh. I waited for him to say he was joking, but he just kept going. Do you woo like your coffee, or does it have too much milky for your taste buds? He asked in this squeaky, childish tone like nothing was wrong. I let out this awkward laugh because I genuinely didn't know what else to do. I figured maybe this was some weird riz I'd never heard of or something. Maybe he was testing my sense of humor. So I smiled and tried to keep the conversation going, hoping he'd snap out of it. Yeah, the coffee's good. Anyway, how was your birthday last week? Did you do anything fun? He locked eyes with me, and I swear he was trying to look like that one teary-eyed emoji. Yes, really fun. Me and my friends all went fishing and then we drank alcohol. I wanted to bash my head against the table. Somehow I talked myself into taking deep breaths and keeping the conversation going. We'd had so many FaceTime calls before meeting up, and he was normal in all of them. Attractive even. This had to be some sort of glitch. I spoke. So how is your mom doing since her multiple sclerosis diagnosis? I asked, trying to shift him back into serious mode. Bad, he shouted. Wheelie bad. Mommy not happy! Then he knocked over his water glass and let out this whiny little cry about it. He literally shouted, wah! I felt my face go hot with embarrassment. People at other tables were starting to look. I wanted to disappear. I started looking around the cafe for cameras, thinking that maybe I was part of some social experiment. Maybe something was genuinely wrong and I just didn't have the full picture. So I leaned in and gently, carefully asked, hey, are you okay? Like, is everything all right? And he screamed. Full volume, in the middle of this coffee shop, he screamed, this woman thinks I'm disabled. I'm normal! I'm a normal boy! And slammed his hands on the table. I physically jumped back in my chair. My heart was pounding. Everyone was staring now. I felt tears prick the corners of my eyes because I was so confused and so humiliated, and I had no idea what was happening. I was about to stand up and walk out the door, but then he stopped, just like that. His whole body relaxed, his face softened, and in a completely normal voice, calm and quiet, he said, thank you for being patient with me. I froze. I didn't understand. Before I could say anything, he stood up and walked toward the back corner of the coffee shop. He sat at a table that had an older woman sitting at a small table near the window, and next to her was a little boy, maybe 6 or 7 years old, watching us. He knelt down in front of the child and spoke softly. See, son? She didn't leave. She didn't laugh at me. That's what good people do. They stay patient. His son looked at me. Then he looked back at his dad and nodded slowly. The man kissed his son's forehead and then walked back over to me. He sat down and took a breath. I'm so sorry, he started. I crossed my arms. This better be good. He kept going. That boy over there is my son, and the woman is my mom. My son is neurodivergent. Kids at school have been bullying him badly for months, and my son had started believing that no one in the world would ever treat him with kindness, that everyone would always laugh or leave. So to prove him wrong, sometimes I take my son to public places and act the way he acts, to show him that not everyone is cruel, that some people will accept him. I sat there feeling shocked. He looked me in the eyes and said, I'm sorry I didn't warn you. I understand if you want to leave. I looked over at the little boy in the corner. He was waiting to see what I'd do. I stayed.